A mother terrified after seeing her son with Fang that grew overnight. Dracula might look cool in the movies, but imagine a mother's horror when she wakes up in the morning and discovers a little spike-shaped tooth in her baby's mouth that had grown overnight. While Oscar O'Byrne was in the right age range with his teeth to start growing, a tooth appearing overnight was quite abnormal, and what's more, not one with a spike-like shape. Oscar's mom had gone to his crib early in the morning to check up on him. She met the little one crying, and despite all the efforts to pacify him, nothing was working. The boy wouldn't go back to sleep. On a closer examination, she discovered the real problem, and she was alarmed. There was a full-grown fang in her son's mouth. The fang had grown overnight and was most likely responsible for his discomfort. The shocked mom quickly took her kids to Our Lady of Lourdes Hospital, but unfortunately the doctor spent all the time debating about the cause of the problem rather than trying to help the boy. The frustrated woman decided she had had enough after a few hours without the help she wanted. She decided to seek help elsewhere. Her next call was to a nearby hospital called Temple Street Hospital. There she was able to find dentists that were willing to examine her son. They got rid of the fang, and although it was a really traumatic experience for her because she had to hold her son in her arms while the tooth got removed, the dentists were finally able to get rid of the tooth at the end of the day. It was a frightening experience for the mother, but at the end of the day everyone could finally have a good laugh about it. They even kept the tooth as a future gift for the little boy. His was a unique first tooth, and considering the fact that it appeared in the Halloween month, one could say the boy is probably a little vampire. Oscar O'Byrne isn't the only case of Dracula-like tooth that we know of. A 49-year-old woman who goes by the name of Charlotte Bateman was in a similar situation. She had gum disease, which was left undiagnosed by her irresponsible dentist that later caused her teeth to be deformed into fangs. Despite making frantic attempts to have the dentist check her teeth and help her, just like in Oscar's case described earlier, they didn't do anything to help the poor woman. She was emotionally affected by the way her tooth appeared, and it affected her self-esteem. It even affected her job as well. As the situation grew worse, she became uncomfortable in social situations, which meant she couldn't meet with clients confidently anymore, and her career as a baker was affected. At the end of the day, Charlotte had to file a lawsuit against her dentist for their negligence, and she won a ruling in her favor that won her $25,000. Fortunately for her, just like in Oscar's case, she was later able to get the help she needed. She got corrective treatments that got her teeth fixed. She'd have to pay for implants and lose some of her teeth, but she'd be able to smile confidently again without having to worry about how she looked.